How's it going, guys? This is Zach Smith, Sam Gardner, and Daniel Lawrenson. We were talking earlier about who is the bigger overrated character, Indiana Jones from Raiders of the Lost Ark or Boba Fett from Star Wars. I said, what did I say?
Indiana Jones.
Did I say Indiana Jones? Yeah, because Indiana Jones.
Did you declare a statement?
You said Boba Fett. You said Indiana Jones.
I
and
said
I was just listening.
I was not sure yet, honestly.
Why did you say Boba Fett?
Because
you said Boba Fett.
He's not important. Like Indiana Jones, the movie is called Indiana Jones. If you take him out, yeah, the movie would still be the same, but it wouldn't be Indiana Jones. It'd be just Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, his name is on the movie, but Indiana Jones does nothing to progress the plotline of that movie at all.
Right.
Neither
so it
does
should be a different movie.
Neither does
if he's
Boba.
not in
No,
it.
he should. That was a mistake of the writing and the director.
Oh, absolutely.
He should progress the plot.
Also,
Absolutely.
don't you think it would be rather impressive that you can have a movie made about yourself that you didn't actually contribute to?
No, that's
I mean,
actually
how
the opposite of
impressive is that?
impressive. That's the opposite of impressive. That's disappointing and sad.
So I think in the same note that I think is very interesting to note, though, this is my thought, is that as popular as Boba Fett became, just because he was cool looking, everybody was expecting Captain Phasma from Episode 7 to be this really cool, awesome character, but everyone was really disappointed with her in that she didn't have a lot of screen time, she did nothing. But honestly, it's just about as much as Boba Fett did, yet Captain Phasma got a lot of discredit, and Boba Fett got a lot of credit.
No, but the reason Captain Phasma didn't do anything is because she was the Boba Fett knockoff for this, for 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
and therefore it's in line with her character to do nothing because she's a copy of Boba Fett.
They just have to give her a jetpack and then...
No, I mean, like, literally, she fulfilled the role of Boba Fett because she did nothing
yes.
in the movie, just like Boba Fett.
That's true, but I don't think they were talking about fulfilling roles. Like, I don't really think... Sure, there was, like, cool, like, unique Mandalorian armor, Stormtrooper armor, but I don't think, per se, they're going to be like, this is going to be like Boba Fett.
Well, the only reason, like, her costume only looked like his because she had a cape on one side.
Yeah.
Like, that was the only similarity that they kind of had.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call her
Did they have
costume.
the same rank?
No. He
No,
didn't.
Boba Fett
he's
didn't
a-
have
he's
a
a
rank.
bad-
He was different.
No, okay. Back on track. So, you still say Boba Fett.
Still.
And
Yeah.
you say,
Boba Fett.
it has to be Indiana Jones.
No.
I think that if he's got a movie named after himself. Like,
No. He doesn't do anything. If anything, him not being in the movie would make the Germans get to dying quicker. Because they
That
would
is a valid point.
show up at Miriam's bar, get the key for the staff of Ra sooner, open the chest sooner, and die sooner. Like, Indiana Jones only delays the bad guy's death in that movie. That's all he does. Boba Fett.
That's true,
Boba
but
Fett,
it's a movie.
Boba
But
Fett
that's
at least
assuming-
shoots his gun.
But that's assuming everyone in the movie knows the ending. Like,
No.
Like,
That doesn't assume anyone know. Like, the characters don't need to know the ending. The characters, the Nazis just get to getting the arc quicker because of Indiana Jones not being in that movie, and then they die.
They
and
needed
then,
to fill the
yeah,
time
but
a
I
little
think
longer.
he's still...
That's not a movie.
think
that's
he's still
that's not the
relied
point
on
of
his
It's
movies.
not a
action.
well-done movie,
He still
but...
relied on good action and
But-
did a lot of good things, even though he didn't know the ending of it.
I know, but I heard today on a podcast with Kevin Smith and like 3 other guys on like this film screen rant thing that Raiders is one of the best movies of all time, and I was like, no, it's not. The main character doesn't contribute to the plot in any way, shape, or form, and that's why he's a bigger letdown.
It's like hair
Boba
flipping.
Fett.
He's a distraction, and it makes it great.
Gosh, that is not. So Indiana Jones is more overrated because no one.
Okay, I got you. Like, you expect Boba Fett to be, like, he's a nobody. So Indiana Jones is more... I get where you're coming from.
No one call like everyone understands. Yes, Boba Fett just stands there, looks cool, doesn't do a whole bunch, but everyone likes him because he's quiet, he's a badass, and he looks cool doing it. Like
So,
no,
yeah.
but he doesn't really contribute to the storyline in any way. Everyone's like, oh, Indiana Jones: Raiders of the Lost Ark is one of the greatest, almost perfect movies of all time, and yet the main character does nothing significant to move the plot. If anything, he delays the inevitable destruction of all the bad guys. Therefore, more overrated than Boba Fett.
I agree with that. I now understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I
because-
still think that Boba Fett did less for more. I think that he did significantly less for more. So Indiana Jones did a lot of cool things in the movie.
He did
a lot of cool action things.
Yes.
Had a lot of great lines. Had a lot of great, calm plot points. Yada yada. But Boba Fett did do nothing, and they both hold. Boba Fett and Indiana Jones both hold the stances that nothing would have changed had they been in or not been in the movies.
Right?
Yeah, but
Boba was so much more accredited for
actually doing nothing. He didn't do anything.
He was one of the most popular Star Wars characters of the trilogy.
So
than Luke. Maybe
not as much as Han, which is funny that we're talking about Han. And
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. So
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying as well, but I think that makes him highly rated. Like, whereas Indiana Jones is overrated.
But
because
what
he did
Dan is
nothing,
saying, Dan is saying is because of the fact that Boba Fett actually did nothing, he gets more credit because at least Indiana Jones shoots the guy that's like whoa 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 with the sword. He's bam. That's
and
awesome.
then it was Raiders of the Lost Ark when he's riding the car, like on the ground.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
that was so cool.
Well,
can we take a moment and talk about how cool that was?
Well, if you want to talk about cool scenes, the scene in which the plane is rotating and he's fighting the giant guy, I always get stressed out with that scene. I know he's not gonna die, but I'm like, oh, watch out for the propeller. But so that just goes to show you that he is overrated, in that he in his own starring lead movie does nothing to advance the central line of that plot.
But he does improve the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Boba Fett. Harry Potter. Because the Harry Potter does actually
Harry Potter for sure.
It's all the friends.
It literally is all the friends.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything.
No, because he's a Horcrux, so he never would have actually died.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you know my theory on that?
No.
So he's the secret Horcrux.
Yeah.
So nothing can actually kill him.
Oh
so he's in actual
at least
no.
the first time.
I feel like they explained that.
He's in no mortal danger in any of the movies.
Except for the second one when
he
he's
fights the
battling
basilisk. Yeah.
But it's like an accidental Horcrux.
Yeah, but he tank shot Avada Kedavra to the face and it didn't kill him.
He sure did.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So that only that only worked because it was Voldemort casting that spell against him. So it removed that layer of Horcrux.
Mm-hmm.
So up until that point, he could have gotten killed at none.
Yeah.
So he was he was in no danger except for when he's fighting the. I guess he's in danger when he's fighting the Dementors because they can just suck his soul out of his face.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's twice in the whole franchise.
Yep.
He's kind of a lame character in my book.
Yeah, super lame.
Hermione all the way.
I mean,
although she's much cooler.
It is the biggest franchise in the world, and
Lord of the Rings.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Lord of the Rings.
I don't think so. If I do,
Star Wars.
I think it
The
was...
Force Awakens made more money than all those movies combined.
So franchise as a whole, so merchandise, products, events,
I bet.
things like that. So I think
George Lucas
back
sold
in
it for $4 billion.
Back in 2011 or 2012, I remember reading this article about when the last Harry Potter movie came out that it finally surpassed James Bond in being the #1 biggest franchise in the world, which you might say in the universe. I could be wrong now that it's 2016, but it is so huge.
Okay, if we compare box office to each other, is that 7 billion?
7.7.
Yeah,
7.7 billion.
So, yes. So Star Wars will clear that.
What's the date though?
No. So so that's four. That's 4 right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's with 7 films, counting the Clone Wars stuff. You add in Force Awakens, that clears Harry Potter.
How?
Because
Force Awakens
Force Awakens is going to make $4 billion on its own.
No, it's going right now. It's only at 1.2 billion.
I know. So, but over the course of
Its life.
over his life, it will make more.
I think it is yet to be seen, but this is also still box office and not merchandise, which was my point of being a franchise.
I
But-
think Star Wars.
Either way, Harry Potter himself,
Potter
the
does
fictional
have the
character,
books.
contributed to one of the largest franchises in the universe.
So you're making him more. Is that making him more overrated?
Ooh.
I think it's making him more overrated.
Absolutely.
He doesn't really. I mean, like they learn like what 20 spells the entire time they're at Hogwarts.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe.
And that's like all in the first like 2 pages of the second book.
That's true.
I think Harry Potter. I don't understand why people love Harry Potter so much.
I really don't.
I'm
either,
out.
Honestly.
I'm totally out on it. I don't get it. I think it's so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, if I was running the show, which I'm not, no one's paying me anything to do anything, but the last one would have taken like place like 20 years after the events of 7, or what, I don't know, the one where they kill Voldemort, whichever one
Yeah.
that is,
Mm-hmm.
would have taken like 20 years after the one where previously, and it would have been like a post-apocalyptic world in which Voldemort's like running the show.
Which would be awesome. But
And they
we're
have, like,
also adults.
names.
Yes.
We're adults now, though.
And they have like Navy SEALs teaming up with Harry Potter to
Oh,
take on
that's so
Voldemort.
cool.
Now
That
that'd
would
be, and like
I would-
really
yes.
gritty, like
It could be like Transformers, except,
better.
awful.
wizards and humans instead of Transformers and humans.
Talk about crappy series.
Hey, I love those
no,
movies.
those are the worst movies.
I love
You
them.
love Michael Bay though, so like
I love explosion. I love just taking the brain
Like I said,
off,
hair
just
whipping.
watching cool
it's,
stuff.
It's what makes things cool.
Anyways,
I'm done.
Explosions.
No, you're done. You're both done. Thanks guys for listening to our ramblings. You like Michael? I can't believe you like Michael Bay that much.
Well, not that much.